में खड़ा रहता है मेरे पास। साल का अगर टर्नओवर 600 करोड़ है और 125 करोड़ का एडवांस या 150 का एडवांस का नंबर, मैथमेटिक्स बहुत क्लियर है। मुझे कभी सोचना नहीं पड़ता है, मेरे सारे क्रेडिटर्स है, सब कुछ है, और एवरीथिंग इज एडवांस। माय टीम इज क्लियर एंड मैंडेट दैट बॉस किसी का आउटस्टैंडिंग नहीं रखना, आप ये बोलिए। 100% compliant organization in terms of taxation, GST, whatever. And only company globally which pay taxes in terms of cruising.
Hello, sir.
Action. So, my experience is very small. I'm almost 40 years in the cruise business. 31 years with Royal Caribbean International, which you all know, it's an 800 lakh crore business. I was there from the beginning. Are you guys like to be emotional? The Empress, I worked on that ship as a waiter in 1989. And together with the CEO and President of Royal Caribbean, which was my roommate, we almost single-handed built the cruise industry globally. So, there's for your experience. What was the other question? How many years in India? Oh my God,
You speak damn good Hindi also.
well, I actually understand a lot. Speaking, it's very good. So I'm in India since almost 10 years. I came here early. I started the whole cruise business in India at that time together with Nitin Gadkari when he was the shipping minister. I created the white paper of cruising, and then we created for the government of India INCLAD, Indian Cruise Line Association, which was required to create the SOPs and everything in India, how cruising works. Then Nishikan worked on RBI regulation, taxation. You would appreciate last year or this year when TCS taxes was changed from 10% to 2%, it's because of us. So enjoy the travel. But this Indian Cruise Line Association, which helped the government to form all these inland waterways, have a very, very handsome chairman, which is me. So I'm behind everything you see in cruising today. I'm advising every single port how to build cruise terminals. Now I'm in the development, working with shipyards in India to develop, refurbish cruise ships and build cruise ships. And we just want to be 100% Indian. We want to be SpaceX of India, cruising. Ports in India, like I said earlier, they're all mostly government ports. But the most important thing is the maritime sector is an old business, 4,000 or 5,000 years old. The ports which are here in India are made for ships my size. So that means there's restrictions to the ports. Now if you look at all these big players, their ships are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's very difficult for them to stop because there's no terminal, neither they can stop except in cargo ports. So it's not a cruise experience. But the most important thing is they would have to change their entire business model. There's a law in place. Maybe to simply explain it for you, lately the last 2 years the last few months we talked a lot about tariffs, correct? Import, export. There's also a law for cruise or any ship business that when you cruise from one Indian port to another Indian port, you create a permanent establishment and you have to pay taxes. Because India is so big, when other international cruise lines come, they're passing through. So if they go from Singapore to Dubai, they only stop in one port, and then they continue to the next international port, because if they do another call in India, they will have to pay taxes. Import taxes, GST, and everything else. And their business model is totally tax-free, because international cruises go every day to a different country. And our next country is too far away. So nobody would go on a cruise from here to Oman and back, going 6 days on a vacation to see Oman for 1 day. So, and because they're all listed in the stock exchange, the moment they would start paying taxes here, which they never do anywhere, they have set themselves up to global taxation. So it will not be very likely to come. What a company like that would do, would acquire a company which does that business already to make it part, but to run it separately.
उपाध्याय जी, I am नंदकिशोर भारतीय from भारत. मेरा प्रश्न ये है कि हिंदुस्तान के जो लोग हैं, उनमें ज़्यादातर मतलब they are very fond of the mountains or religious or forest, but not they are very much interested in the this water tourism or sea tourism. तो आप किस तरह से इसको और पॉपुलराइज करने का विचार कर रहे हैं ताकि ये और पॉपुलर हो और आपका जो बिजनेस है वो बढ़े और लोगों में ज़्यादा पॉपुलर हो?
So, I appreciate your culture. Do you know how we operate our ship every day? We start off with a puja. We had a lot of guests which come with very famous, what do you call them, priests, what do you call them, pandits on the ship. We have the best Indian weddings the Indian way. My guests come on the ship. Just imagine a wedding is happening. Mandap is set up. And when the couple comes on the ship, the captain is turning the ship so that the sun is setting behind the mandap. So cultural, where we are stopping our ship, they're the most beautiful temples. The first thing you come on the ship, you're getting your bindi. You're gonna be greeted by a person wearing a most beautiful sari. And in case for mountains, I can assure you, the ocean air is as clean as the mountain air. And if you do really want to do mountains, I have a rock climbing wall on my ship, and you can climb up and down like you feel you're in a mountain.
बट इसमें आप ये भी देखिए कि आज जो जनरेशन जो चेंज हो गया है आज की डेट में, सी हमारे वक्त पे हम लोग जब थे, हम लोग 80 एज के होंगे, तो अब जैसे मेरी बिटिया है तो उसको स्टार पर ऐसे लगता है कि जैसे कोई किराने की दुकान पे जाएंगे. आज जनरेशन चेंज हो गई है सर. आज इंडिया में जो हम लोग, हमारे पेरेंट्स जो खर्चा करते थे या हम लोग जो खर्चा करते थे, आज हमारे बच्चे जो है आज 30-35 एज, अगर आप ये को सुना हो तो हमारा एवरेज जो है ये 35 ईयर्स की एज का है. और वो जनरली हर वीकेंड उनको जाना है, बाहर जाना है, कभी अलीबाग जाना है, कभी यहाँ जाना है. तो हम एक बिल्कुल बेस्ट आपके पास में ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है जिसके अंदर उनको सारा एक्सपीरियंस भी मिलता है. प्राइसिंग वाइज आल्सो अगर एक 5 स्टार होटल में जाके अगर एक टाइम आप ब्रेकफास्ट करते हैं, उस प्राइस में एक पर्सन को हम पूरा दिन का खाना भी देते हैं, उसको हम बॉलीवुड शो भी दिखाते हैं, हम उसको मैजिक शो भी दिखाते हैं, हम उसको पूरा एक्सपीरियंस देते हैं. और वो एक्सपीरियंस आई कैन राइट ऑन पेपर दैट इट इज लाइफ टाइम एक्सपीरियंस. तो अभी कल्चरली चेंज हो रहा है. अभी आज पहले कोविड हैज बीन इंस्ट्रूमेंटल इनटू मेकिंग. पहले लोग घर में रहना चाहते थे, पैसे को संजो के रखना चाहते थे. आज अपॉर्चुनिटी लोगों का माइंडसेट चेंज हो गया. एवरीबॉडी वांट्स टू बी इन लाइफ. पहले स्टारबक्स में कंसेप्ट नहीं था. हम जब स्टारबक्स आए थे स्टारबक्स में जाएगा, लेकिन आप देख लीजिए अब स्टारबक्स सामने. So ये I think
it's very important also that you understand. I mean, I understand. I love your culture, but do you celebrate Holi, sir? Do you celebrate Holi?
Yeah.
Do you celebrate Ganpati?
Yeah.
Do you celebrate Navratri?
Yes.
Do you celebrate Diwali? Did you watch my video?
Yeah, everything is done there.
I'm taking Ganpati on the ship like you do. The only difference is we are very auspicious. Where did life start? On the water? Is water not a part in Bible of your culture? It's very important. So we do everything properly, the Indian way. That's why I'm saying, you come to us, best Diwali, best Holi, best Navratri, and I can assure you, if you are on Republic Day or Independence Day on my ship, and we put the Indian flag while you open the ocean, and you have an Indian flag here, and we all say Jai Hind, you will be very proud that we have your own cruise company.
Sir, something about the promoters.
जी बताइए.
We read that there are two promoters, Global Shipping Company and Mr. Rajesh Motwani.
Global shipping is 100% owned by Rajesh Motwani. So it's a same promoter. So Rajesh Utwani is an individual, is an overseas citizen of India, staying in Mauritius for almost more than 20 plus odd years. And he is holding 100% global shipping. And global shipping holds Waterways.
And nobody from the promoters today?
Promoter, unfortunately, he was having his vacations planned. He intended to bring in, but he has a one month vacation advance plan. So he was certainly not happy, but he can't help it.
And
Independent.
company has any links or the promoter has any link with the SL group?
No, nothing. And yeah, the link is only that the Jalesh plant which was there, we have acquired it, we own it, we have operated it. And apart the IPR in terms of there was a customer database, employees and everything, so we have acquired that at a price, arm's length pricing. So yes, it was a vendor and it was a transaction which was arm's length between two separate legal entities.
Sir, what is your approach to sustainability?
Great question. I like it. Continually work together with India and the government on process and procedure to make India a cruise hub. Continue to hire Indian talent as we are doing until today. We want to keep everything in India. We want to be a leader in terms of environment, port development, workforce and work creation. We want to be the first company to build an Indian cruise ship. And we want to be working very closely to make India one of the biggest GP countries in the world. And we want to be part of it. And I want to tell you what we did to do that. Not only that we're today a great place to work for, we are the only company which actually don't have any employees. Because we decided before the listing that all our employees become shareholders and owners of the company. And that's for me the most important thing. I want to see lots of happy owners together with you and the investors to own their own cruise line. That's just the whole thing.
So you mean to say that 2,000 people you're going to employ now, so they'll be becoming a future
They're already, sir. They're already owners.
Employees are already owners, and going forward also, we don't have a policy of ESOP. We give shares directly to the employees. So we have given shares pre-IPO itself. So every employee bases their association with the organization. It was a fixed criteria. So it was an unbiased approach. It was decided that there's how much association this person has, and this is his remuneration. It was decided whatever odd number. If you see the numbers are odd, it could be 1, 2, last year, 12, 13, 8, whatever. Every employee, but including the other employee. That's it. Every employee is a share. Even the
As to price for the fluctuation and fuel price and currency fluctuation.
Before I tell Nishikant to give you the details, that's a very good question actually. So cruise lines, a little bit similar like airlines. We build 20% volatility into the fuel price generally. But because we don't have fuel like airlines, they have a very expensive fuel called jet fuel. So we have a very unique fuel which is very environmental friendly. We are the only cruise business here, so there's no shortage, 1. 2, it's standard practice for cruise lines when there's a high fluctuation to charge what we call fuel surcharge. And like I said, 20% is built into our mortality. So we have learned, or I have learned over the last 30 years, that with efficiency, good planning, good itinerary planning, weather, speed of the ship, color of the ship, there's a lot of opportunities to be not really impacted. So if I look at this year, we hardly got impacted by that. And we continue to do so. We work hard with proper planning to be impacted. Plus also understand, we have movable assets. If you are fixed in a place and something happens, you can't move, but we are moving. So if the weather is bad, I move somewhere else. So if in 10 years in Mumbai there will be snow here every day, then we'll move to Chennai. So we have movable assets and they're more flexible. So that's how it works for us,
Thank you, sir.
What are the key attractions for small kids?
which is called Teens Program. So we cater from kids from 1 year age to 4, from 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 14, 16 to 18. All of them have their own program, and we look after them because it's a safe place. They can roam around. Parents can see them. So the best part of having kids on the ship is the parents are very happy because they never see the kids. They're always out and having fun.